That's gonna drive me crazy. Hey guys, welcome back to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangi and it's Wellness Wednesday, week 13. Hey guys, thank you so much. There's hair all over me. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It is Wellness Wednesday, and if you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so that way every time we post a new video or go live, it lets you know so you can come and hang out with us. So Wellness Wednesday is basically where I am sharing with you guys my fitness and health journey, not weight loss. There's a big difference, fitness and health. A quick recap for those of you who are new here. Earlier this year, I decided I needed to lose weight. I had gotten up to 207 pounds, which is a number I hadn't seen in a very long time. And then, as I got closer to my 39th birthday, I realized, I can lose weight, but what I really wanted was to be healthy. And so I had to reevaluate what I was doing, what I was eating, and really had to ask myself some hard questions. And I realized that I wanted to be healthy and fit before I turned 40. I've been working on setting new goals for myself. I've been working on educating myself on health and nutrition and fitness, and everything that I'm learning I am trying to implement. So that's kind of what's going on here. So I break up Wellness Wednesday into 3 different parts. We talk about the week in review, and where I talk about my food choices and what I've done for myself as far as fitness wise. We talk about the scale, number 2, and then number 3, what other goals have I set and what plans have I made to improve my journey going into the future. So let's start with my week in review. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, this has not been the best of weeks with my eating and my activities. You guys remember back on Mother's Day, I messed up and I had some lemon bars that I didn't even like, but I ate 3 of them, even though I didn't like them. Why? I don't know. They were there and I had them. So my goal was to not do that again and to make better choices and to be more conscious of what I was putting in my mouth, and that if I was going to cheat, that I would try to make it a keto-friendly cheat and that I would plan on cheating. Well, I messed up. Not once, not twice, several times this week. I ate things that I know are off plan. They were not planned. And they were definitely not keto friendly. So one of the days this week, my daughter made homemade oatmeal craisin cookies, and I had 6 of them. In one day, within an hour, I had 6 cookies. And each time I had a cookie, I was telling myself, what are you doing? You're going to feel bad in the morning and you're going to feel guilty, and you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. Put it down. Did I? Nope. I had another one, and then another one, and then another one, until the next thing I knew, I had half a dozen homemade oatmeal craisin cookies. And y'all, they weren't little. Okay, we're talking cookie. So then, of course, like every addict, I promised myself I won't do it again, that I'm going to make better choices. So a couple of days later, I already decided I'm gonna do better. A couple of days go by, it's Saturday. Saturday is an amazing day. It's beautiful outside. Jack and I got to go to the gun range for a date day. Then we went to our favorite barbecue place and had the most delicious keto-friendly barbecue on the planet. It was fantastic. But they put cornbread on my plate. And my first thought was, I'll just give it to Jack. But I didn't. I left it on my plate and I ended up having some. I didn't eat all of it, but I had some. And I was like, that was not good, Tangerine. You shouldn't have done that. But you know what? Shake it off, keep going, just do better today. So we go home after our awesome date, and a few minutes later, we leave for a church activity. We had a church get together We had a bonfire and we had hot dogs and there was a vegetable tray and there were strawberries. I'm like, oh, this is so great. There was also pasta salad, hash brown casserole, and s'mores. And I had all of everything. I didn't have a lot of potato hash brown casserole. I didn't have a lot of the pasta salad, but I did have 2 s'mores. Sunday morning I wake up, all of my joints are very stiff, but even worse than the stiffness and the inflammation was the guilt. The guilt of knowing that I had just messed up so bad. And so Sunday morning, I am sitting on the front porch and I'm having my coffee and I'm listening to a guy. He's actually a real estate agent coach. So I'm listening to this guy and he's just an amazing speaker. And one of the things that he was talking about, he has this whole speech called Pick Your Hard. And he was talking about how a lot of real estate agents say to him, you know, hey Tom, you know, it's really hard getting listings and it's really hard, you know, knocking on doors and it's really hard doing this and doing that. And he said, but you know what? Life is hard. Everything that we have to do is hard. And he said, you know, it's hard being fat, but it's hard working out. It's hard to do this and it's hard to do that. And he said, but we have to pick our hard. And I thought, you know, yeah, you know, and I'm just like, I love this because I can apply this to every aspect of my life. It was really motivating. And then that's when I'm like, okay, Tangie, you knew this was gonna be hard. You knew this was gonna be hard and you made a decision to do the hard things. It's gonna be hard being in a room full of carb, sugary foods, but it's also hard being unhealthy. It's hard committing to working out and doing the work, but it's also hard not being able to walk around because your joints are so bad or because your muscles are so bad. So I decided there on Sunday morning, drinking my coffee, listening to this guy, that I'm going to have to be strict keto. I cannot allow myself to go off. Why? Because I cannot handle it. One bad decision rolls into another, and I have a very hard time coming back from that. I also don't like the way I feel when I eat off plan. The inflammation is real, the joint pain is real. I don't want to live like that, and I don't have to, but I have to make the decision that to do the hard thing and say no to those things. Ever since Sunday, I have been back on plan. Here it is Thursday. I've been intermittent fasting every other day and staying on plan. Now, I will say in the last 7 days, I have only worked out one time. Well, yeah, one time, one real time. And that was yesterday. That was on Wednesday. And I can finally say that I had a good workout. I kept asking my friends who do work out, how do you know when you've had a good workout? I always hear people like they're leaving the gym and like, oh, yeah, that was a good workout. I'm like, how do you know? Like how do you measure a good workout? And every time I would work out before, I'm just like, I felt like I could do more. So anyway, but yesterday, I had a good workout. So earlier this week, I went to Goodwill and I found a balance disc that I found it on Amazon. It retails for $60 on Amazon. I got it for $2.99. And I was so excited. I knew exactly what it was when I saw it. I knew it was a steal. I snatched it up. I also purchased some workout gear. This shirt, which I love. I also got a sports bra, another shirt, and a pair of workout pants. And I got all of that for less than $19. So was really, really excited and could not wait to work out in my new workout clothes and in my new with my new disc. So yesterday, I worked out down in my basement, and I'm gonna do a separate video and show you what I have at home that I can work out, you know, and I just have a little setup downstairs, and I'll show that to y'all in a separate video. But anyway, I didn't watch a video. I just had seen some exercises on Instagram. I started following this account, and I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's Team Maloney, maybe. But my friend Sarah She watches this channel, hey Sarah, and I started following her on Instagram, and she does all of these awesome workouts, and she told me about this Instagram account that she follows, and she said, I just basically emulate what I see them doing. And so that's what I did, was I've been watching them, I've been watching her, I've been watching other people that share their workouts, and I kind of put together my own routine. And I worked out, I didn't stop, I stayed focused, and I felt so good when I was done. Then I decided I'm gonna go ahead and start my None to Run program. I've been working on fitness, or I've been working on flexibility, I've been working on my strength. I can pass the flexibility test that the None to Run guy suggests, that you can do so you don't hurt yourself. But it's too hot outside, like I would have a heat stroke, and I don't have my running shoes yet. We haven't ordered them yet. But I'm like, but I'm also ready. Like I want to do it now. So I had on my tennis shoes. They're old running shoes that I've had for 6 years. And I just did it in my basement. I ran laps. Now our basement is open. So I just moved everything out of the way. And the None to Run has a podcast where he tells you start walking. And then, so you start with a brisk walk, and then he says, okay, in 10 seconds, get ready to run. So in 10 seconds, then he'll go start running. Of course, that was week 1, day 1. And I think, if I remember correctly, you start with a 5-minute brisk walk, you run 30 seconds, walk a minute, run 30 seconds, walk a minute. And I completed the whole thing without stopping. I was so proud of myself. It was definitely challenging, but I pushed through, I did it, and I almost cried because I was like, I cannot believe that I did all of that exercise earlier, the weight training, and then I did this, and I was just so proud of myself. I actually got a good sweat, and I felt sore, but it was a good sore, and I was like, now that was a good workout. Even though it was the only one I did this week, I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of myself for doing it and for feeling as amazing as I did. I also purchased some resistance bands off of Amazon, and I got those yesterday after I did my workout. So I'm going to be implementing those today in today's workout, and I'm really excited about that. And I will put a link in the description box below to the resistance bands that I got. There's like 5 of them. They're different resistance. And it was less than $10 for the 5 of them. So I was really, really happy about that. Okay, so bad eating, only 1 workout, even though it was a good workout. How did that affect the scale? Well, as you can see, I have a little bit of a gain, but I earned it. I mean, honestly, I ate bad. I did not work out the way I should. And this is the week of the month that I would have some inflammation. So it's less than a pound, which is good, because normally I fluctuate between 3 and 5 pounds. So hopefully that's an indication that, I'm getting back into ketosis and I'm not gonna have as much inflammation as I normally do when I'm hormonal. 192.5 is what I'm at, which is less than a pound up from where I was last week. There's the scale. Now let's talk about what I plan on doing going forward. So like I said, Sunday I recommitted. I had the pep talk with myself. I am picking the hard of working out, strict keto, and taking care of myself, and not giving into the temptations of eating things that are going to make me feel bad. That is definitely what I plan on doing going forward, and sticking to working out. I feel good when I work out. I like getting it off my plate, so it's not something that I feel like is hanging over my head, but also I am changing. I can feel the change, and I can start to see, even actually my daughter today, of course I'm wearing a workout top and my arms aren't covered, but she even said, I can tell that you're kind of losing weight in your arms. But yeah, I can see it and I can feel the difference, and I want to keep remembering that and just keep improving, keep learning more, and just not backslide because I feel bad when I do it. How did you do this week? Are you continuing to improve? Did you backslide a little? That's all I've got for you guys. Until next time.